Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to Kayville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Ncaa Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA's and the Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ncaa Huskies offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So Duke's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Harvey.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Quarterback on the keeper. The Blue Devils will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Murphy. It's complete to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming after him. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Blue Devils line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. Got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ncaa going back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Makes a connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Ncaa is now threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets open down the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. The play action fake. It's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Working that left side now. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. The run from the shotgun. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. And the the pressure was in his grill and an eyelash.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Harris. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On the ground, it's Moore. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
2nd down coming up.
Gets it out fast. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The inside handoff. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. So 3rd and less than a yard here from the 20. This might be 4-down territory. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
First and goal.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
Number 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He's got the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The UConn offense goes back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
At the 38. 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Moore. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's good.
The kick is good.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Ncaa going back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Ncaa will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner goes down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. He's got an open man. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ncaa offense goes back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Ncaa will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The Blue Devils get it past the sticks. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Murphy. He's got his man across the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Tulane. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you.
Oh, what a move to get open. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score 24, Ncaa 17.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it. This time, it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights.
The extra point is good.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. He makes the connection.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Jukes his way for more. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes a grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Sheffield. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Ncaa comes to the line with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly to the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll leave it with him. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. He turns that loose down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Blue Devils are in the hurry up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Harvey. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the field goal unit is on the field. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
24.
Ncaa going back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The lone back's got it. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. This UConn offense really has it going. Handoff from the shotgun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quickly complete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
That makes the score. UConn 34-31.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here, keep the pedal to the metal. Keep the tempo going. Stay aggressive.
He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to find his man on first down. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Brings up 2nd down.
To throw, it's Murphy. It's complete on the right side. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
And I just love love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He wants to throw here on second down. He looks that one in nicely. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
On third down, going up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
That keeps the score. Duke 38, UConn 34.
The UConn offense goes back to work. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Sends it downfield. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Wide out in motion. They'll run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to throw it again. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down.